Hello everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So I am Power Symphonic. So I have a latest haul here. So I've got a stack of CDs and a DVD to show you, which I'm excited to show you these. A funny story about one of them, because I've got double. I've got two copies of the one CD, but apologies for the radio silence. Because of this cough, because previous videos I was trying not to cough. Had a bad chest infection. Went to the hospital. Not yesterday, but last Friday I went to the hospital straight after work because I woke up and I had all pain down there and I literally didn't know what it was. They believe it was a chest infection. So I got there after work. I got there for about 6 p.m. I didn't get out till near enough 2 a.m. It was a nightmare. I was waiting hours. I went home eventually, told them I was going home to give me a call, and then the minute I got back they called me, but luckily I'm only a 10-20 minute walk from the hospital, so I just walked back and then they sorted me out. They gave me some, tablets and all that sort of malarkey, and so far the cough has ever so slightly gone, but the pain down there is still lingering, and if within a week it's still there, I've got to go back and see him because I literally don't know what it is. But yeah, I struggle to lift certain things, and sleeping on that side, it's just a nightmare. But I'm going to get into my latest haul. So as I said, apologies for the radio silence. I've been trying to recover, but I've got some cool stuff here to show you. So the first one I am going to show you is Live 1975, and it's another one of them radio broadcasts from the legendary Black Sabbath. So this is 1975, so I believe this is from the Sabotage tour. So it says Convention Hall, Asbury, New Jersey, August the 5th, 1975, King Biscuit Flower Hour. And then you get extra tracks, which it just says Santa Monica Civic Center, Santa Monica, CA, September the 4th, 1975, WPBC FM. So, not sure. So as you can see with the back, I should have really, before I pre-ordered this, I should have checked my Sabbath, because I know I've got a load of these on Airways and I didn't fancy buying literally the same one just with a different cover or something like that, because I collect everything purely for the different covers, but then now I'm very selective, because some of the on Airways, if I've already got it, then there's no point in me getting it if I've already got it. But if the one that's available for pre-order or I'm about to buy and the cover is way better than the one that I've got, then I'll probably get it and just get rid of my one. But there's the first one, a Black Sabbath Live. I'm excited to get into unboxing that one and have that on my YouTube channel. So we have from US Thrash Fire, formed in 1983, I believe they were formed. So they are one of the big four, and this is their 17th and final studio album. As Dave Mustaine has said, it's his last album. That's it. The band are calling it a day after this. But whether they do, because you know what Kiss are like, they've decided to call it a day 50 zillion times, and then they still come back several years later and they still do tours and all that sort of stuff. But Megadeth, their new one, the album is, I actually didn't know what the album is called. Oh, it's a self-titled, so it's Megadeth. She's cool. A lot of people said because I've seen it on Facebook, I've not listened to nothing off this album yet, so I'm going fully blind with this one. But the amount of people that have said the album has had mixed reviews, because I've seen people saying it's good and some of them said it was absolutely dreadful. But I know they do because a bonus track, they do a cover of Metallica Ride the Lightning. Quite a few people have said the cover is atrocious, but I make my own mind up when I listen to it, and I'm super excited to give their new studio album a listen. So now we have some Austrian symphonic metal that formed in '96, and this is their 12th studio album, and this is the one that I have two copies for. I don't know how I got for I don't know how with two copies. I went on Amazon and obviously I pre-ordered it, and I put on more to pre-order, and then the next minute I had a thing saying it had been dispatched, and then it was delivered and it showed the delivery, two of these, which I was like, okay then. So I went through my Amazon and it showed up that I'd pre-ordered it twice. I really don't know how I pre-ordered it twice. I genuinely do not have a clue. That I was like, why twice? So my good friend Martin, I'm off to see a gig with him in March, so he paid for the ticket and I had to send him the money back, but he's had that instead of some of the money, so he's added it to his collection, which is awesome. So at least I know somebody will appreciate that, like, you know, will appreciate the new Edenbridge album. So we have some German symphonic metal, and these were formed in 2014. Never seen this band live. I would love to see them. Heart of the Hurricane is my favourite album by this band, and it's absolutely brilliant. I just wish to play more off the album live, and this is the one and only Beyond the Black. So this is their 6th studio album, Break the Silence. I've literally not listened to nothing off this album yet, but I did see The Art of Being Alone featuring Lord of the Lost. Cool. Then Can You Hear Me featuring Asame, I think that's how you pronounce it, from Love Bite. Awesome. Love that band. Featured then Let There Be Rain featuring The Mystery of the Bulgarian Voices. That sounds interesting. So yeah, I can't wait to get into this and give this one a listen. So then we have some Swedish prog formed in 2010, and this is their 7th studio album, Reliance, and this is Soren, or is it S-O-E? Soren, I believe. I haven't actually fully dipped into this band, but it came up for pre-order and I was like, I recognise the name. So I went online and I just typed it in and it said they were progressive from Sweden, and I was like, I still think I recognise this band, but I can't remember where. So I listened to a couple of tracks and I was like, yeah, I think I've listened to songs in passing before this band and I really enjoyed it. And then my good friend Bruce reminded me that I'd seen him at Bloodstock Open Air, and I was like, I can't remember if I'd seen him live. And then yes, I remembered I'd seen him and I've listened to their stuff, so I couldn't remember from where because my memory is atrocious. But yeah, I pre-ordered it and obviously definitely added it to my collection and giving it a full listen. But as he said, dude, you said you've seen that band before, and I was like, I don't remember where I've seen them or anything like that. So I went on my list, because it got a list and I checked out all the bands and Bloodstock, and yes, I have seen them live, and I have one of their back catalogue, a couple of their back catalogue in my collection, which was like, I cannot remember. It's been a while, but I can't remember. But I thought I'm just happy to get that one into my collection, and I want to give that a listen. And then we have some German symphonic metal, and these were formed in 2003, and this is their 9th studio album, and the album is Myths of Fate, which is from the band Leaves' Eyes. I've never seen this band live, and I had the chance to see them in Wolverhampton several years ago, and it was with the original singer, and I missed out. I wished I would have gone to see that show, but I didn't for some reason, and I was gutted. And then obviously she left the band because she was originally the singer of Theatre of Tragedy, but she left the band. The name's gone straight out of my head, but she left the band, and then obviously they got a new singer, and I dipped into the new singer, thought she was not bad, and I thought I need to fully crack this band open more. So I have the majority of their studio albums, but I don't have this one, which is a new one, and I haven't listened to stuff off this. So I thought, yep, giving that a go, and I'm going to give that a listen, and I cannot wait. So now we have some Teutonic Thrash, and they were formed way back in 1982, but this is one of the big four of Teutonic Thrash, and this is Creator. I've seen these at Bloodstock Open Air 3-4 years ago, and they were friggin' awesome. Such a great band, absolutely love them. So yeah, I have got the majority of their catalogue. I just need to get the rest of them, so I am looking to pick them all up to add them to my collection. But I haven't listened to nothing off this yet. The minute I've seen it for pre-order, I thought I'm pre-ordering this, and you know what, I'm gonna wait until the album comes out just to see what it sounds like. But I've heard good reviews on this off people off Facebook that have mentioned about the album and said it's great, so I thought I cannot wait to get into it, and I am super excited. So we have one more, which is a DVD. This one I actually found at work. I did check the discs, and I've already got this one in my collection because yeah, the discs are in not bad condition. I know the cover's a bit mucky, but what do you expect when you find something at work? one of my work finds, and it is Queen Rocks Montreal and Live Aid. So as I said, I've already got this one in my collection, but I straight away messaged my good friend Martin, and he said, is it okay if he adds this to his daughter's collection? Can he have it for his daughter? And I said, yeah. So I've added it to his pile, and so I think she'll fully enjoy it because it's absolutely awesome. But yeah, another one. It's cool to when somebody starts off a collection, that sort of stuff, because it's cool to add to your collection. So it's another one that will go in a collection, which is cool, forever growing collection. So it's cool to see someone you know, little and starting off a music collection, because it's well awesome. Adding all the stuff to their collection makes me smile. But yeah, as you know, I've got an immensely huge CD slash vinyl slash music collection, and I have another vinyl somewhere. I think it's over here, but bear with me, I've got another one. I've just forgot about this. So I just literally got given this to by one of my good friends of vinyl. He's just literally gave it me. Whether it's any good, I don't know. I don't know nothing about this band. I don't know where they're from. I don't know anything. But he gave it me this morning when I seen him, because I seen him for like half hour, because I gave him some stuff that I found at work, and he gave me this and said it's a I believe it's a white vinyl. I said check them out, they're probably your thing. So if anybody knows any info on this band or anything, let me know. So I'm going in fully blind with this. Never heard of them, don't know where they're from or nothing, but he gave it me and I thought, interesting. And I said, yeah, I'll definitely check them out. But Solitude Aeternus and Times of Solitude, I genuinely didn't know nothing about this band. Didn't even know they existed or nothing. So if anybody has any info on this band, what genre they are, so he said you may like them purely because of the photos here. He said it might be something. He played one of their songs. I think he played like 10 seconds of one of their songs, and I was like, that sounds interesting. Don't know who they are, but I said, yeah, I'll definitely check them out. So it's another one that I'm gonna have in my pile, and I'll be giving these a spin. But he told me it's it is a white vinyl. That is friggin' awesome. I believe it's a double. I think there's another one in here. I believe it's a double white vinyl. So there we go. Let's have a look at this. I believe it is. Yes. Is there a second vinyl in here? I was looking for to see if there was a lyric sheet, but oh, there's a lyric sheet at the back. So yes, second vinyl, as you can see. So yeah, know nothing about this band, don't even know where they're from. So I'll be doing my research on these after giving this a listen. If it's good, from what I heard, it sounded okay. But I said to him, it wasn't something that, because he played so many seconds of it, it wasn't like, oh my god. It was, oh cool, I'll give these a listen. Never know, maybe another band I've discovered I can get into. If I don't like them, I know plenty of people, friends that will actually probably trade it off me, or you know, I'll gift it to one of my friends and they can give this a listen. So this is Solitude Aeternus in Times of Solitude. So yeah, that has been my latest haul. This one I'm really eager now, so I'm going to give it a spin the minute I've done this video, and I want to see what it actually sounds like. So yeah, that has been my latest haul. So I hope you enjoyed this video on my latest haul, and I'll catch you in the next one. It's probably going to be an unboxing video. I've got to unbox all of them, so I'm going to get some of them done over the weekend. The main ones that will get unboxed are the brand new studio albums. So like the Sabbath one will be put to the pile to unbox, and then when I have a moment, I'll be getting that one unboxed. But it's just the thingy. It's all the brand new studio albums, because as I said, brand new studio albums take priority over like best ofs or live or something like that, because they're the main ones, which is a new studio album and all the live and stuff in that pile that when I get a moment I will actually unbox, because as everybody knows, I work full time and trying to fit everything in, it's just a bit of a struggle, and you know, with health issues and all that sort of stuff. So hope you'll enjoy this. I'll catch you in the next video. So if you're new to this channel, the name's Power Symphonic. I do unboxing videos, I do my latest haul, I do gig reviews, talk about the bands I love, some album reviews, all of that sort of epic stuff. It's all mainly music related, like 99% music related. I have done some stuff in here like soundtracks for movies, that's music related, and then video game soundtracks and stuff like that. So yeah, I hope you'll enjoy this. I'll catch you in the next one. So Power Symphonic saying, have yourself a good one, and I shall see you later.